6'6". Number 12, TP Prince. At the other guard position, 6'4". Number 7, Kevin Porter Jr. At the small forward position, at 6'9". Number 18, Kyle Kuzma. At center, standing 6'11", number 3, Kyle at forward, 6'11", number 34, the Greek Freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Your Milwaukee head coach is Doc Rivers. And your Milwaukee Bucks.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. Emmanuel quickly out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Barrett at the 3 spot. And for the Bucks, Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Trent's out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
Now, here's Barrett. No good on the 3. And stolen by Barnes. There's the triple. Milwaukee with the rebound.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Now here's Barnes. Now here's Ingram. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Kuzma, that's good.
And he's what I call a prepared shooter. With strong fundamentals, Kuzma is a capable threat from the perimeter.
So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great, it's tougher and will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent.
And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
You know, Giannis just entered his 30s, Coach, but he's already an all-timer.
He sure is, Kevin. Look, if his career ended now, this guy's still one of the best we've ever had in this league. Unfortunately for the rest of the league, he's still got a long way to go in his career, and they're going to have to deal with him for a long, long time.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Back to you guys.
It sure does. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Here's Ingram. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. And that one's good. Barnes.
Short corner, but not an easy corner. Barnes knocking that one down.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. There's Porter with the 3. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Matching finishing baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Quickly kicks to Barnes, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
And not really the strength of his game, but Barnes making a statement there.
Porter looking it over to the paint. Here's Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Steps back. Ingram wide open. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Kuzma outside. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Bucks lead by 2. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
The small and power forwards are Kuzma and Antetokounmpo. Prince out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Turner in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Giannis throws it down.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
And Stan, you remember this past summer, the story was, will the Bucks or will they not trade Giannis?
It's tough to carry on business as usual with all those clouds swirling. We know how loyal he's been, but questions remain about his ability to compete for a title in Milwaukee.
Can't complete the alley-oop. Raptors trail by 5. Inside. Banked in off the glass.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Prince, the pass to Turner. Good, and a nice assist from Prince. Turner's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Bucks. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report. So it's the Bucks now, after the Raptors pick up 2. Here's Antetokounmpo. Porter in the corner. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Shooting while in rhythm. Porter Jr. has an impressive understanding for when to let that thing fly.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, you got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie. Here's Ingram. Following the 3 by Milwaukee. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. R.J. Barrett's checked in for Dick. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's Porter outside, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Outside Porter. There's the 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Ingram right side. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
Kevin Porter getting it done for the Milwaukee Bucks. He witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Bucks leading by 8. So for Toronto right now, their front court is Barrett and Barnes. Emmanuel quickly out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Pirtle in at the center, locking down the middle. The Raptors shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Antetokounmpo against Ingram. Crafty move. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
And his contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
Now, here's Barrett. He has yet to score, and that one's good. Ingram.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. 1:44 left in the third quarter of the game. And that one's good. Ingram.
Well, that could be a tough shot, but easy there for Brandon Ingram.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. There's Porter with the 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
Scan every night. Kuzma finds a way to contribute on the offensive end.
Yeah, Kevin, look, I think what Kuzma does is he'll find a way to score the ball. He'll do it running the floor. He'll do it cutting. He'll do it on the offensive boards. And he can make jump shots. He's got a lot of ways to score, and he can take what the defense gives.
Barnes can't get it to go. And it's Porter with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks.
This young man is unreal. I mean, can you believe that?
43 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Barrett. Back to Pirtle. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game.
Giannis automatic inside.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Ingram against Prince. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Spins. Outside, Barrett puts up a deep 3. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks Looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Ingram has got the ball here for Toronto. It's a 13-point game. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Taurean Prince is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's Giannis. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket.
Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
Raptors trail by 13. And here is Ingram. Quickly. No good from 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Antetokounmpo got it to go off the glass.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Now, here's Barrett. Missed on the 3. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he does not hit. Quickly against Porter. Pirtle outside. Ingram. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Well, when Ingram gets it going like this, he's a very hard man to defend.
Antetokounmpo. Pirtle there for the rebound. Raptors trail by 13. Now Barrett jacks up a 3. He drills the 3.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Highlight reel stuff from Antetokounmpo. My goodness.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Here's Barnes. Let's lose a 3. And down goes the 3.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
Barnes against Giannis. The shot is good.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
And it's the Bucks ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Strong move off the glass.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for Toronto, Brandon.
Both free throws, good for Ingram. Antetokounmpo against Ingram. The drive. Oh, look at that. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Giannis, a tremendous performance. What enabled you to win this game so convincingly?
It was a team effort. I think we came out, we did not mess around with the game. We did our job, we defended, we moved the ball. That's why we were able to close the game.
Giannis always recognizing the importance of his teammates. Thanks so much, Giannis.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.